Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. Added even more additional things here. More ability bars to get things off for once we actually have more abilities we can actually cast. Space where we can conjure water, cast our spells. Well, every other 30-minute buffs here. Got cannibalize, which we haven't had a reason to use yet. It's useful when we have taken damage, but the whole idea here is to not take damage. All that really only works against, like, melee guys, so. Against mages and rangers and stuff, health might be more of an issue. Whether we can outrange them or just have to deal with it, we'll worry about that as we get to it. I also got questy here with minimal information, just so we can see quests, not get information of where we need to go for things. Could do. More interested in actually playing the game, honestly. Well, anyways, had some helpful tips here, which I'm all for here. Some tips. Generally just going to be playing, but get more ideas of what is possible and what would be good ideas. Like, not doing all these quests right here in Tristfall Glades here in Brill. Technically could, but now would be the time to venture forth and go do other quests. Specifically, these ones down here at the Orc starting area. I don't know if we could realistically get over to the Tauren starting area. Had to run through the Barrens. Could be possibly a bad idea. But in theory, should be able to get a ride over towards Orgrimmar. While it's showing a level 12 quest is currently available. That's crazy. Whether or not that is accurate is a question. There's level 10 quest apparently available. Anything else wild right here? Nothing Brill, but as we make our way further into areas where we would go for these quests, would in theory be that direction. Let's take a look. See if we can just see the Zeppelin out here. Should be around here somewhere. Maybe closer over towards Undercity. That is Zeppelin Tower. There it is. And there it is. Alright. Can we get through the fields here over to the Zeppelin without being annihilated? That's the next question. What kind of danger do we have here? There's that one demon hound there. And some guards. It's also up in the sky, which also seems slightly dangerous. More potential for falling off and dying to fall damage. It's not a ship, just sitting in the ocean, just relax and chill. It's more of a problem. Also, this is going in the direction I want. Is now. Back to the Zeppelin Master Premier. Yeah. Brothers said we can make great money with this trade route, but he didn't tell me one live on this side. Come back this way on the Zeppelin. Could you bring me something to eat? Listen, the finest meat in Orgrimmar. Sure you something that didn't die weeks before it stopped moving.
Hurry back!
And that is telling me we're probably going to Orgrimmar, which is where we wanted to go. Very good. Level 60. Look at that. 16, 11. We're level 5. We're just going along for the ride here. Living the dream. Doing what we can. So we're going to be heading out this way. We can untrack Tristfall Glades quest for now. And it should just auto track the quests now for us, which would be great. Might even just get the last bit of XP here from just discovering new places. And that'll get us to level 6. We can buy the level 6 abilities. It'll be in business, essentially. Where are we at? I can barely see through the haze of Tristfall Glades here. We got The north coast. Where's it going? We're just heading out. Again, since I've never played Horde, really have not had much use for these Zeppelins before. Here we are. Duratar. Bladefist Bay. There's another Zeppelin going the other way. It's like a boat, only in the sky. Let's see if this is the available Horde transportation option. Yep, ports and boats and stuff. I don't know. Jump. Do it. Nah. Jump on the boat. Still a questionable idea. Oh, they're going for it. Wild. Oh, he missed. Yeah. No. No, I don't think so. Discovered Duratar. Okay. Let me very carefully make my way down here. We technically have some bits of food if we take a little bit of damage. You heal 61. That's something. Then we could technically upgrade to the next level of foods and drinks. Level 5 or whatever. That's okay. Alright. Ogremar. Duratar. Ogremar's over that way. Could possibly just pop into Ogremar. Don't specifically need to. We more need to get down to the other end of Duratar entirely here. But, well, that's something. Also, we still have the map closes inventory system going on here. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Looking around for potentially dangerous things. And such. Some PvP going on here. Fighting. Human rogue, human warrior. Just out here, right outside of Orgrimmar. Questionable. And here we go. We get to walk into Orgrimmar without it being a massive problem. Defeated in a duel. Okay. There's really too much we would need to get here in Orgrimmar. It's just a place. It's got stuff. Should be good. Okay. Orgrimmar. Brilliant. We need to very carefully make our way south. What would be the best route here? Just along the roads? In theory. We can try. Got people doing stuff. Little dual flag out here. They're just doing their best. The guy's invisible. One massive problem that could happen is if we venture too close to enemy encampment or something. Pretty sure that does flag you for PvP, which would be problematic. Don't know exactly the mechanics of that on hardcore and also the populations. There's a little 8 enemies around here. They're all dead though. Convenient. Probably almost take a level 8. Wouldn't like to chance it. We're very close to level 6 here. There is a quest. Do you have the mini-map icons off still? That should be something we can have. We'll worry about looking at that when we're in a actually safe location. Might be a good idea. I would like to see stuff on the mini-map too. Turn off a few settings. Could be one of them. Okay. So far, this road here seems relatively safe. Only ever really ventured through here wildly overleveled on Alliance characters. So, well, character singular, obviously. Making it, though. These guys didn't, clearly. Ooh. A water barrel. We don't actually need water, but we'll take it. Maybe if it's, like, better level water. Refreshing. Yeah, 151. That's the same. That is 5 copper is what that is. Alright. In theory, we shouldn't need too much food. That'd be the dream here. Seems pretty barren out here in Durotar. The barrens are just a little bit over. That's a different spot. Over that one. There's a quest on here. The other one just wasn't shown. It's like 200 level or something. We saw a quest, but it's not here. Maybe it's showing... There's different settings, but it's showing all lower level quests, just so we can see things that are available. And again, these are gonna be similar to the quests we picked up around Brill, only for this area. I just kind of want to start back at the start. Now there is level 6 for walking into Razor Hill. Alright. Could see what's here too. I mean, there's probably a mage trainer. Might as well. Let's see what else we got. Mining pick. I don't think we're gonna do too much mining here. Was looking like might be best off making potions. Just by what is available. Mining guy. Blacksmithing. Weaponsmith. A walking stick. Technically better. Wildly out of budget. Okay. Got bows guy. Again, don't really need bows or leather. We could buy arrows. Can't have bows.
Strength.
Should be some items that we can get as new weapons. Apparently like daggers and swords or something. With an offhand magical item bit. Or wands. It's whatever. Again, possibly better. Too expensive. Some grunts. Warlock trainer back here. Demon trainer. It's been a little bit more magical back behind here. Just be inside. Razor Hill. Should be something. Let's also look at the exact stuff we got here. We have 15 hit points, 29 mana, strength, intellect, spirit, and immediately boosts fire, arcane, and frost to the next levels of stuff.
What do you need?
Supplies. Fishing pole. You learn fishing first. Spices. There's a copper rod. Is that runed? I mean, chance to make a runed copper rod.
Strength.
At least something. Anything beyond that, though, we would have obvious problems getting. Razor Hill Barracks. Alright. Priest trainer. Shaman trainer. Warrior trainer. General goods. First aid trainer. That's also gonna be helpful. Shaman. I mean, I guess it also depends on if orcs have mages. In theory, it might not be available. Would be slightly inconvenient.
What do you need?
And so a class trainer. Hunter, mage. It's troll business. Look for Unthua in Senshin Village down south.
For the Horde.
So yeah. Not available in this town. That's okay. Just need to continue heading south. Whether or not that means we need to go to Orgrimmar for the slightly higher level options. Very possible. Some hunter level stuff. There's a quest over there. A butcher. Could have some food. Some cooking. Get at least some cooking and stuff.
Some.
Buffs and such. Could be nice. Look at all that mana. That's the level 5 requirement. 436 mana. That's quite a bit more than 151.
Strength.
Make some mana potions. Make better. Conjure water at higher levels too, probably. Maybe that's leveled up here. 6 bottles of water. It just keeps increasing the amount of water we can conjure here. It's up to 6. There's only 4 before. That's nice. An innkeeper here. Also need to be aware that our Hearthstone is back over in Brill. So, I'll just make it easier to get back over there instead of having to go take the flight path again. So that's okay. Alright. Let's continue our way south here. I should not unlock that bit. There is a flag here for some reason. Alright, we got in here. Unaggressive level 7s. Friendlies on the road. All manner of potential problems in every direction. Level 6 Scorpion. Just, yeah, any kind of crazy events coming down the road. Also potential problems here, for sure. Let's see what we got. Level 5. Feeling more and more secure here as we get down to lower and lower level things. Not that secure though. Still hardcore, of course. Unaggressive level 6s, aggressive level 5. Just generally along the road should be okay-ish. Probably not though. Okay. Oh, here is nice arrows for something here. That was the village we wanted to go to for magical stuff. Get all our level 6 stuff, that's gonna help quite a bit. Every 2 levels here. Until we get to 10 and start getting abilities, or not abilities, the other one. There's level 5. Talents. Yep. Could be over there. Might have to. Could be over there. It could also be in the actual starting area. It's got potential. It's got the quest. He's level 4. There'd be troll stuff here. There could also be mages just in here. I think the starter guys did have the level 6 spells, though. So let's head into the most startery of starter spots here. Valley of Trials. Let's see what we can see. Whole bunch of the lowest level quests. Eventually, stop getting XP from quests that are too low level. But still get, like, money and rewards and stuff. But again, lower level quests likely to not have that much of any of that either. But still, it's a place to go. It's things to do. There's some level 1 enemies. Level 2 enemies. A little cave. A little place to do some stuff. Should be great. This guy fighting a boar. Living the dream. Okay. Works and stuff. Let's even find the class trainers here. Hunter trainer, warrior trainer. It's got all in a pile here. Mage trainer. Maya. Hey.
How are you?
Greetings, mage. Here to learn of the hidden arts. If you have any. Here we go. Conjure food rank 1. Fire blast. And fireball rank 2. Already had fireball. It's fireball rank 2. So we have 3 things here, each costing a silver. And we do in fact have 3 silver. Let's go to get them all. It's fireball rank 2. 31 to 45. This one is 16 to 25. It's gonna cost more mana though. More fire damage over time too. Drain it. Okay. Fire blast also.
Good to meet ya.
And do need to change that out. Got our spell book here. Cane stuff. Conjure food. Conjures 2 muffins. Amazing. Costs 60 mana for 2 muffins. Unfortunate. And that means we just conjure some muffins here. It's definitely a thing that looks like muffins. That means we can sell the other pieces of food for a copper each. Economical. Amazing. Okay. Here's Fireball rank 2. Fire Blast. Blasting you for 24 to 32 fire damage for 40 mana. We can Fireball rank 2 here for 31 to 45. And then an additional 3 fire damage over 6 seconds. With the Fire Blast on the bar here. Instant cast, 8-second cooldown. And more of a cooldown on here. 20-yard range, so that's a little bit closer also, compared to the other ones. Still 35-yard range. And Frostbolt's still here. Yep. Okay. So bigger Fireball. We have 300 mana now, so 45 is not even too bad. Is it more mana efficient? It's doing more than double the base low end damage. Not quite double the high end damage. So, around almost twice as strong for 1.5 times the mana. It's pretty good. Get that. Okay. We have bigger fireballs. Definitely a stronger option. Decide what we were doing with which spells here when we actually get talents and such. But for now, we're here in the Valley of Trials. One, this world is gray here on the map. Whether that means not going to give us XP, we're showing it at least. So let's see what we can start off with here. Your place in the world. Finally, you are of age, Alendra. Of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes. Cow Tongue looks you over. You will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. Perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Cow Tongue laughs. Report to Gornek, and he should be able to assign you a task better suited to a young mage. Find Gornek in the den to the west. Alright.
Go forth to victory.
Easy enough. Could just pick up all the quests that we see here. Chains and such, though. Should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much we're going to be swinging anything with our bare fists or anything, but... Yeah.
Sub.
Valley of Trials will temper even the weakest into a warrior worthy to join the Horde. Those who cannot rise to its test will be left to bake in the scorching desert sun. We are here for said tests.
Dabu.
Another one of Kaltung's recruits. A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in, if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter, by the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud warrior of the Horde. It's definitely more of a orc-based intro here. From what we know from our intro, we're not super keen on the Horde. We're just kind of here.
Go with honor.
Experience. Ogumar and Dark Spirit Troll's reputation. Reputation. Good stuff. Cutting teeth. First order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. Could send you out into the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. That is hilarious for us. I believe you would find a good match with the mottled boars you find to the north here. Kill 10 mottled boars. Get some equivalent boots.
Dabu.
Oh. Let's grab the quest we see here. Mottled boars. Level 2.
Nocta.
Vile Familiars. Trust the Valley of Trials would teach you much, young mage. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. A group that calls itself the Burning Blade has a coven here in the Valley of Trials. They are skulking in a cave to the northeast, and their vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and, if you survive, return to me. Okay.
Go with honor.
The guys are slightly outside the cave. Again, slightly higher level. Give me a slightly different experience. You'll just pick up slightly higher level quests to start. You know, something. Mormon, that's right. More level 60s. I think there should be an option here for seeing deaths too. That'd be interesting to see. It's gonna be in here somewhere. Interface. It's hardcore stuff. There's lots of options, realistically. Hardcore death announcements. All deaths. Guild deaths only. All deaths. Announce all deaths on the realm. Not announcing any deaths, it's just announcing these. Death alerts. Never show a raid style warning for any deaths. Only show a raid style warning for guild. Let's do all deaths. It says announcements and alerts. We'll see if that works. Max level announcements. Player reaches max level, sure. Quest tracking, which something. We'll see if that works. It was nice to see achievements. Also, nice to see warnings of what may happen if we mess up here.
Brawl Hall.
Lazy peons. Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep these peons in line. You look like the right undead for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Loves these slacking peons. Wake 5 of them up.
Straight.
See one right there. Wake up a targeted sleeping peon.
Me not that kind of boy.
Okay, I'll get back to work, Alandrina. Alright. Here's a modeled boar. Big fireball! Oh yeah. Very good. Stuff. Fireball! Crossbow. This'll do nicely. Level 1, guys. Let's see what this other spell is here. Oh, it's an instant. That's pretty nice. Okay. We got options here. Frost Bolt. Instantly blow them up. Oh, yeah. It's pretty good. Mana-wise, does a little less damage for a little less mana. The instant attack is pretty solid. Can't complain about that. Ball. Also has slightly less range though. That's also something to be aware of. Managing mana and ranges and cooldowns and lots of things to consider. Wow. Get to work. Huh. Starting off with Fire Blast. Definitely less of a good choice. Because then they are running towards you while you are channeling your first attack. You get all of that starter casting. It just kind of works. Fireball. It's pretty good. Perhaps not the most mana efficient to be doing against level 1s, but you know. When it works. That was slightly too far away, so we couldn't cast it. Okay. And fireball for you. Let's still start with the frost bolt. Freeze them first. Would be the worst play. Okay. Got some more guys to bop here. There's the corpse of Printley. Oh boy. Tied to boars. Sad times. Okay. We need to get these up again and again. This guy's sleeping again.
Doing? I can do that.
Oh. Could also be further out here, potentially. And which way is the dungeon spot? To the north? Okay. Look around that way. Also need to fight more of the stuff over this way also, later. This guy's already up and going. Don't need to smack him in the head. Nope.
What? Okie dokie.
Spoke too soon, clearly. Okay. And that is... something? That's the... oh, another corpse. Another one fell by the boars. Apparently. Wild stuff. 5 quest over here. I am more efficient. Oh, there's another corpse. Oh boy. Well, at least they didn't have to worry about it having to do a lot to start over here. My goodness. Haven't found another lazy peon out this way, but it's fine. Some vile familiars. Need those. See how much health they have. Can't actually see the numbers exactly.
Out of range.
Okay. And here. Money. And they are aggressive, even if they are only level 4. So, you be aware of that. There's a guy we can... up there. Get a lot of shields and stuff. I also need to go back because we're gonna have too many items.
Me busy. Leave me alone.
Over here. Scorpids. A bag would be fantastic, of course.
Far away.
Okay. Got some tough jerky too. I don't think we're gonna get 12 of these guys without having enough stuff to sell. What should these sell for? A few copper? It's not exactly impressive, but...
I need to get closer.
There's 20-yard range here. It's definitely not a lot. Well, they're attacking me. Damn it. Another shield. Okay. Man's looking alright. Also remember we have even more mana now too. That's also something. More jerky. This one's going down this way. Magical. And some pants. Alright, we're only halfway done with this. Probably really not worth going back for a couple extra copper. Just be able to pick up some more quests anyways. We'll be fine. Let's see at the edge here too something. Further out, higher level stuff. Okay. In terms of getting experience out here, not made a huge amount of progress yet. It's alright. Might need to sell some stuff first. Just have space for quest rewards and such. Should have stores and such. And this good. Frayed pants. And the only piece we can actually equip. We've got frayed pants already. Okay.
Speak, friend.
No good, lazy. Eh? Damn me, Blackjack? Did you catch any peanuts sleeping on the job? Yep.
Be safe.
Good, good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help.
For the Horde.
And some experience. Not bad. Thazril's pick. Alindra, you're a dependable undead. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals. Left my favorite pick behind. When they returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. We could go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick. Left it in a chamber with waterfalls, because a spell in it so you can see it in the dark, so I don't have to worry about finding it, just what's guarding it.
Go forth to victory.
If you pay me, which you are, I will. Because I definitely am going to need more money here, that's for sure. Every copper gonna count? Potentially. Who here has a shop? Trainer. What guys are trainer guys? Here's some guys in the den. Yeah, back further in the den here. Let's got some reputation. Rogue trainer. Cloth and leather armor merchant.
Loktar.
Lower level stuff. Equivalent. That's better pants, technically. Tattered pants. Got that, got that, got that. Got that, essentially. Technically better pants. And leather stuff we can't use. It's alright. Let's sell all this other stuff. Yep, don't need these other pieces of food. We can just make our own. These pants are the same. 61 health jerky. Oh yeah.
May your blades never dull.
Armor and shield guy.
Blood
Can't
and
use any of
thunder.
your stuff.
What are you looking for?
Staff again. Worse.
Be safe.
Demon trainer, warlock trainer. Pet guy. Okay. So yeah, another reason to go back up towards the cave. Combine multiple objectives. Should work nicely.
Blood and
Penalties.
thunder.
Not bad, Alindra. But don't let it get to your head. You'll fight tougher boars in your career. Tougher than boars in your career. Also tougher boars, but, you know. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent, so you need some extra protection. Soft wool boots. Equivalent to our flax boots. So we can just sell them. And that's less, so we'll take the boots.
For the Horde.
Sting of the Scorpion.
Go forth to
Powerful
victory.
warrior and awkward novice alike have fallen to the venomous sting of the scorpion. You'll find large numbers of scorpions northwest of here. Remove 10 of their tails as proof of your prowess in battle. The antidote for their sting is actually made from the venom extracted from their stingers. Keep large quantities of antidote for scorpion venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you? A equivalent cape or equivalent belt. That's alright.
Go.
Money, experience, reputation. Worth it. Accepted. Also got a quest over here. General goods and butcher.
What are you looking for?
Don't think we do any range stuff. Throne, we don't know. Some cheap stuff there.
What are you
Well.
looking for?
Bunch of stuff. Fire. Let's stand in a fire.
For the
Not a great
Horde.
choice.
What you
Galgar. Galgar's Cactus Apple Surprise. Sure it gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. Galgar wipes his brow. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous Cactus Apple Surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. Tell you what, Alindra. If you bring me 10 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of Cactus Apple Surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here. Okay. We got this. Ah, look at that. Buff foods.
Strength.
Nice. Can we eat things? Presumably. Arrested XP. Also here a little bit. Good. Okay. Here's cactuses. Cactus apple. Looks like it. Alright. After cactuses, scorpids, that other quest over there in the corner there, and into the cave. Should be doable. Cactus apple. Unaggressive boars. It's fine. Lots of things to see here. Plenty of these here. That's doable. Grab that. Grab this. Slowly opening it. Being careful to not get stabbed by the cactus. A reasonable idea. Yeah, boy, just running around. Oh. What else we got here? More cactuses. That's what we got. And that corpse there again.
Too far away.
Okay. Get that. And this one. Alright. 2 more of those at some point. Pick up this quest over here. Just a little bit further out. While grabbing these last 2 cactus apples. Should be great. Okay. Run, boy, run. It's kind of sleeping over there by that tree.
Get closer.
Wild. Hanazua. Alright. Here's some scorpiid workers. If we can avoid getting poisoned in the first place, that'd be fantastic.
Too far away.
My ball. Well up. And some ichor. Okay. They're not aggressive, at least, so that's pretty good. Crossbow. Okay. I mean, specifically their tails, though. Let me take a little bit. There's a tail. Sarkoth. Mage. I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. I was hunting the scorpions of the valley. I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. Wasn't ready for its stinger, though. It sliced down and into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please must kill the scorpion for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south. Kill Sarkoth. Plateau to the south, you say? Sounds like a place to be. Slightly closer. And explode. Being all the various spidery bits. Except from scorpions. Okay. You have to still be aware of the potential for having our attacks be dodged and missing and such. You can't just expect it's all gonna work out.
Range.
Here's some male boots we can't use. We're going with our waters. Okay. Refreshing. Or whatever. Okay. If they're too far away, we can just do another frost or something. Well, there's Sarkoth. Alright. Slow it down. Fireball. Fireball blast. There you go. And his mangled claw. Very good. Maybe slightly cheaper here. Finish it off with the burning. That's alright. Thirsty workout here. That's okay. Fight some scorpions while heading back to turn in that quest. Amazing that counts as line of sight. Wild stuff out here. chain vest. Also can't use that. That's alright. No calm. Any more scorpion tails we need? Quite a few. Slay down. Blast him down. 3 enemies. Some leather bits. When it works, it works. Oh. Bug eye. Ah, my father always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath the tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. At least I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lays dead. Mango Claw. My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. And that small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Sorry. Since the deed you have done for me steals my heart, cannot fall so easily, I must endure. It remains that I cannot make the trek back to the den unassisted. Please, Elandrea, return to the den and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me. Bring news of his plight to Gornek. Okay, soft wool vest, which is the same as what we have. Or we can get these chain leggings and sell them. There you go. Do that. He's doing okay. Go swiftly, my fate is in your hands. I'll find some scorpions first. I don't think we have inventory space to go up to the mine again here. If we want to actually sell everything. Down. Oh. I do want to sell everything, obviously. Okay. Head back into town here again. Going up. I mean, it's actually gonna get there. We need to go around this way. That's just up where the bigger scorpion that we just fought lives. So, not gonna help us too much for actually getting back to here. We can turn in these bits at least. Should be something. At least making some progress here. Much more XP for a level. Quite a bit. Almost 1300. Things give XP. Turning in quests gives XP. It's all kind of working out here.
Thrall Hall.
We finished collecting cactus apples? Yep.
For the Horde.
Wonderful, Elandrea. As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise, plus a little something extra. Extra is money. Restores health, still a small amount. And we get 2 stamina and 2 spirit for 15 minutes.
May your blades
worse.
never dull.
Huh. Put that in their slide here. Basic water and food, fancier food, Hearthstone. More slots for more things in a larger bag would be helpful, though. Of course.
Loktar. Go with honor.
The carapace of a scorpion isn't so thick that the strength of a determined warrior will be deterred. Strike strongly without doubt, and the scorpion should prove easy prey.
Go forth to victory.
There's an important lesson that you must take away from your fighting scorpions. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you, Elandrea. You have done well, and will watch your progress with interest. Yeah. Anything can be a problem. That's for sure. These are both equivalent. Take the more expensive 7 copper one.
Strength.
Love it. Sarkoth.
Dabu.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It's no wonder that Hanazuma was overtaken by it. It'll be dispatched to him immediately, though trouble yourself no more with Hanazuma's plight. However, I must say, I'm most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It's a feat to be proud of, Elandrea. And with that, you would fight for a stranger's honor, while others' tasks occupy your time. Your own honor is heightened. Indeed. Equivalent that, more expensive legs.
Go with honor.
Okay. Sell a bunch of this. Maybe around here have a shop. I need to constantly go back in there. I guess there should be a butcher and stuff over here. General goods. That'll work.
Strength and honor.
Equivalent boots. Grays. Equivalent cape. We can see which ones look different. Not too worried about it. Things we can equip. Soulbound mail pieces we can't do anything with. That's a solid
Be safe.
4 silver there. Not too shabby. Okay. So all we have left from currently here is heading up into the cave. It sounds like we actually need to go into the cave to get the pickaxe. So that's gonna be something, I'm sure. Next time, goodbye.